Hello, everybody. We got another video for you. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. Kaitlyn Bristowe releases a statement following the epic finale of The Bachelorette on Tuesday night. She says, "My thoughts on the finale. Forgive me for the lengthy caption. Tino messed up. I don't believe we needed to kick him while he was down." Although she kind of did. Is this an apology? Let's see. I mean, she made, multiple reels, TikToks, and things like that. Which, I get it. Pick a side, I guess. That's what we do in Bachelor Nation. Who's right, who's wrong? Tino was in the wrong. He was in the wrong for cheating. You don't cheat. That's something you don't do in a relationship. That's a rule. But, what happened after that was pretty egregiously one-sided between The Bachelor, the producers bringing out Avon, and it's like, okay. Let's just calm down a second. We're all watching a stupid show. So here's what Kaitlyn Bristowe had to say. "My thoughts on the finale. Forgive me for the lengthy caption. Tino messed up. I don't believe we needed to kick him while he was down. Avon didn't know Tino would be on stage when he came out to ask Rachel out. Yeah, blame the producers or it's bad luck. In the end, it's the producer's fault. We clearly don't know the full story between Rachel and Tino, given this is still a TV show. So let's just take it easy on the nasty comments in their perpetuated misogyny." I think she meant misogyny, unless that's a word I don't know. "Blaming Rachel. There are three sides to every story. His side, her side, and the truth." By the way, I think most people are on Rachel's side. I don't know if she's getting a different side of the internet. "You will all be angry about the next season soon enough, as will I. For now, let's just root for Rachel to be happy and Tino to grow and learn from this experience. I was extremely angry over Tino because, ew, cheating, but I'm also protective over these women and how hard it can be. It is a show, but with real people and real emotions. The show Eric and Gabby had a real opportunity to use their voice and acknowledge blackface. I don't think we needed to read text from his ex or set up a fake mansion for Zach. I think we needed to continue to evolve and show up with that many people watching. Michelle, myself, and Becca were all under the impression this would be addressed. It wasn't, and that's not okay. Am I happy for them being happy? 10,000%. I'm also rooting for love. I hope we hear more from them on this. Grandpa John is a gift. Zach is absolutely wonderful and sweet and kind. I also want him to find love. I just think they had so many options for The Bachelor and should let the voting system pick who America wanted. With that being said, I'm already having empathy for Zach, knowing this will be extremely overwhelming for him and will always be here if he needs my help. The show has given me so much. I'm so grateful, yet I still want to hold people accountable. Please, Bachelor Nation, listen to voices that need to be heard. That deserves to be heard. I don't want to speak for Michelle, but I know she committed to being the lead with a promise of change, to brush over blackface and act as if we didn't have time. What message does that send? Didn't Rachel Lindsay already show us how important that is? What did you think of the finale?" Well, look, so she doesn't apologize, but clearly this is a statement that's given after she made multiple videos that are kind of like, should we kick his ass? Look, I get it. It's done in fun. I work out. I'm still trying to take the high road. Let's just keep our mouth shut and meet him out back after the show. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if she deleted the other one. She had a reel where Michelle was holding her back. It was kind of one of those like faux I'm going to get him reels. I don't see it out here anymore. I think that might be gone. I think she got a lot of hate over her kind of being like, he's the worst. And I think that's why she released this statement. Let's see what Dear Shandy had to say regarding Tino and Rachel.
Then
there's no
that's
conversation.
her take on it. Yeah. I guarantee you Rachel has never cheated on anyone before.
I think you're right. It's unspeakable to her.
Yeah, it's
There's
unspeakable.
no shade of gray here.
Yes.
It's just cheating or no cheating.
Yeah, and basically it could have.
And I agree that cheating's wrong, but also all people wanted was for Tino to explain everything, and every single time he tried to explain something, Rachel would be like, "You're making excuses," and it's like, yeah, that's exactly what we all wanted, was to hear from him. Assuming it's wrong, it's like, I plead guilty with explanation. Okay, tell me if the explanation's good. Was Rachel, were you guys in a horrible place and part of your cheating was a subconscious way to get out of it? I don't know.
Been sex. It's the same
It could have
level
been,
of
yeah.
cheating.
Doesn't matter.
It seems like it's the same level of cheating.
I honestly think he might as well have, because he got treated like he had sex with her.
Okay, so the former bachelorettes now, so Michelle, Becca, and Caitlyn are in the audience gesturing stop. My favorite was Becca was like, it was funny. I get that he wanted to defend himself, but it was no point because she wasn't even listening to the defense. Like you said, we're just repeating ourselves. Tino skewer. What was it called?
Tino skewer.
No, it wasn't a skewer. It was a Tino kebab.
Oh, Tino kebab.
Good short-term memory.
Mm.
Okay, so Tino keeps going. He keeps explaining himself. She shuts him down. There's no excuse. He broke her heart. She can't make sense of this. He says something about her saying she was going to give the ring back. He thought it was over. It doesn't excuse his actions. And I wrote, okay, I give up. I'm not taking notes anymore.
You did actually say that.
I did write that. I put it in bold. And finally, Rachel says what he did was inexcusable, and Jesse raps at long last. I mean, there just came a point where I just...
Pointless.
I value my time and
Yeah.
energy too much to continue taking notes. It was the same thing. Believe it or not, as long-winded as this sounds, this went on for longer.
And there was no difference. What's amazing is usually like when there's some time has passed in the live show,
Yeah.
the lead will be like, you know what?
Yeah.
It's fine.
No.
Don't worry about it. Go live your life. I'll live mine. We're good.
Yeah.
But there,
It's kind of like that idea, like by Tino platforming, which I don't even really know what that word means. By Tino platforming his truth, it would be throwing Rachel under the bus. So when Rachel asks Tino to explain himself, and then he begins to, it doesn't mean it has to be a good explanation, but it's like, Tino, take us inside your head. What the hell were you thinking? So when Rachel asks him to explain himself, he gets shut down every step of the way because any way in which he can explain himself would cause more harm to Rachel. My guess, just a giant guess, is that the relationship was so rocky in that every episode was an existential crisis for Rachel watching it back. Because look, I'll be honest. You can go look on my Twitter. You can watch all my videos. Do I ever bash Rachel? I don't believe so. I don't believe I bash Rachel. I don't believe there's many people I bash. Some people said I've been hard on this character or hard on that. I'm just telling you my opinion. It's a commentary channel. I don't encourage any sort of hate whatsoever. I think if any former contestant or lead on the show watched my channel, their day would not be rocked from my opinion. The people that are posting this person's the worst, everyone taking these hard choices on people, that to me is what's rubbish. Those are the people that are just kind of like, ugh. So on Reddit, Dear Shandy, the podcast, Andy and Charlene here, were getting a little bit of judgment or hate from some people going, can you believe they're making excuses for Tino? And it's like, I don't think that's what they're doing at all. They're two adults having a very, very nuanced conversation to say that while cheating is wrong, is it and would it be the be-all, end-all part of a conversation? What I said earlier was this. I think cheating's wrong, but if someone has maybe a substance abuse problem, like say Tino's like, yeah, I was wasted and this girl made out with me and this happened and that, that's obviously different. So while cheating is wrong, it comes in varying degrees based on what went down. Premeditated. We talked about this with murder. Premeditated murder is often considered worse than some sort of crime of passion because a premeditated murder means you Google mapped where they live, you had the ropes, all these different things going on. It's a different scenario. It doesn't make it innocent. And we talk about this ad nauseum within the community. This just like, I don't know if it's critical thinking or what, but like the idea that, okay, cheating is bad. We got that part. Now, it would have been nice with all the time and energy they had if we could have dove deeper into what the hell actually went down. We didn't get that. We just got cutaway shots to former bachelorettes being angry. And I get it. Anger is the easiest and quickest emotion to reach when you see what went down. But I thought we were here to watch something interesting. I would have loved to see more. Let me know what you guys think. That's it for me today. I got more content coming to you tomorrow. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I've also got a Johnny Depp update on the Dave Neal Show if you want to check that out. He's dating his former lawyer. So that's an interesting story. Go click on the Dave Neal Show if you want to watch that. Otherwise, I'll be on Patreon tomorrow. Patreon.com/Dave Neal. Bye, everybody.
I love me some Dave Neal.